Welcome to the Deep Dive. Today we are plunging right into Hebrews chapter 1.
Yeah, and it really it hits the ground running, doesn't it?
It does. It starts by setting up this big contrast. You know how God used to speak through prophets in the past?
Right, in bits and pieces, you could say, like glimpses.
Exactly. But now it says, in these last days, God's speaking in a totally different way through his Son.
And it immediately tells you who this son is. No messing around.
So who is he right at the start? The text uses some really heavy descriptions. Appointed heir of all things.
Heir of all things, yeah, the
Right.
inheritor. But even more, it says the universe was actually made through him.
Wow. Okay. So not just receiving creation, but the agent behind it.
That's the idea. Creator and heir. It's a massive claim right out of the gate.
It really is. And then it goes into his nature, doesn't it? The radiance of God's glory and the exact representation of his being. What's that getting at?
It's about his divinity, fundamentally. Radiance isn't just like a reflection. It's more like the light shining from God himself.
Okay.
And exact representation, it's like the perfect imprint. Think of a seal in wax. He is what God is, made visible.
So he embodies God's nature, and it also says he sustains all things by his powerful word. So he's holding everything together, too.
Exactly. It's active, ongoing. He didn't just create and walk away. And then the focus shifts slightly.
To redemption.
Yeah, it says he provided purification for sins, that massive act.
The core problem solved. And once he did that,
He sat down at the right hand of God. That posture is key.
sitting down means work completed and at the right hand.
Signifies ultimate honor, authority. Job done, highest position taken. It's a statement.
And that position, sitting down after purification, that seems to be the launch pad for the rest of the chapter's argument, right?
Precisely. The whole chapter pivots to show his superiority over angels. That's the main point being driven home.
How does it do that? It uses questions, doesn't it? Like, to which of the angels did God ever say?
You are my son. Today I have become your father. Or that other one, I will be his father and he will be my son.
And the answer implied is,
A resounding never. That title, son, with all its intimacy and authority, was never given to an angel.
okay, that's clear. What else? There's something about worship.
Right. When the Son is brought into the world, the command is given, let all God's angels worship him.
Angels worshiping him, that's significant.
Hugely, created beings worshiping another being. That points directly to the Son's divine status. Worship belongs to God alone.
So it sets him completely apart from them. And it contrasts their descriptions too, right? Angels are like,
Winds, flames of fire, servants. Powerful, yes, but temporary, carrying out tasks.
but about the Son, it quotes scripture saying very different things.
Totally different. It pulls from Psalm 5. Your throne, O God, will last forever and ever.
Wait, it calls the Son, "O God"?
Directly, and speaks of an eternal throne, a righteous kingdom. That's language never, ever applied to angels. It's divine language.
And there's more from the Psalms about creation.
Yes, from Psalm 102, it credits the Son addressed as Lord with creation. You laid the foundations of the earth, and the heavens are the work of your hands.
But then it contrasts his permanence with creation's temporary nature.
Exactly. They will perish, but you remain. They will all wear out like a garment, but you remain the same, and your years will never end.
So he's eternal, unchanging, while creation itself, including the angels as created beings, is temporary and changeable.
It reinforces his status as the creator, distinct from everything created.
And then it circles back to that position of authority, asking again,
To which of the angels did God ever say, sit at my right hand until I make your enemies a footstool for your feet?
same implied answer. None of them. That shared rule, that ultimate victory posture, is exclusively the Son's.
Absolutely. So the chapter concludes by clearly defining the angel's role.
Which is,
They are ministering spirits, sent to serve those who are inheriting salvation.
so they serve the inheritors, while the Son is the heir and the one who provides the salvation. Big difference.
Massive difference. They serve, he reigns and saves.
So wrapping up Hebrews 1, the overwhelming message is the Son's absolute uniqueness, his divine identity, his role over creation and in salvation, and his total supremacy, especially over the angels.
It's a really powerful, tightly argued case using their own scriptures.
Definitely. So here's something to think about. Given this huge chasm the chapter highlights between the Son who inherits everything and reigns, and the angels who are servants for those inheriting salvation, how does that distinction maybe shape how you view God's plan, his communication, and maybe even your own connection to that salvation? Something to mull over.